Alright, so my plan is to, in Kerbal Space Program, I'm going to take this Saturn V, which is one of the ships for one of the last Apollo missions. So it's actually right here. I have this huge, beautiful rocket. You can see the different bits inside of it. It's supposed to land on the moon. I have these little Kerbals. They look like space pickles. They're my little people. And in theory, that they should be able to get out, be on the moon, and then come back. So on the right, you can see these different stages for, I use fuel in an engine, and then the fuel tank runs out, and I drop it, and I move to the next stage. So these are how, they're put together, and I can decouple them. So now we're gonna move to the launch pad. I actually have no idea how to control the day and night cycles of this, but the Saturn V did launch at night, so this is awesome. What I'm going to do now is turn my throttle, you can see here, up, turn my stability assist on, the space to begin. Every time I hit space, we go to the next stage, so we'll drop these. And then you can see over here my liquid fuel. Up here you have my meters from the surface, and then the atmosphere density. This bit is how thick it is, this is mid-thick, this is thin, and then over here is none. So I'm gonna go up. I am extremely unskilled at this game, so my timing is awful. So I'm gonna have a hard time making orbit at all, much less changing my orbit enough to get to the Mun, and then I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get back at all. But we're going in the kind of tilting now. So if I go to this perspective, you can see my orbit, where I'm gonna go. This is my apoapsis. You can see it's expanding because I'm accelerating. If I turn my throttle all the way off, it would stop moving and we would just go in this path. Right now I just want to put distance between myself and this planet Kerbin to get out of the atmosphere and to start putting us into orbit. So eventually I'm just going to go up, and then we're going to drag it out. We're going to go in a circle by just expanding this. So we're still just trying to get through the atmosphere. So eventually what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to do something like add maneuver. And this yellow line is what I want to be doing. I can tell the game to put myself on that track. And then this is complicated. I don't really know how to make it pretty, but eventually I'll be able to modify this until I'm in an orbit. You can see, just incredibly unpretty. And then eventually after that, I'm gonna make this go away. Look at that. We'll be in an orbit, and then after we're in that orbit, we'll modify it again. I'm gonna turn my engine down while I talk about this. We basically take that orbit that's going around Earth, and then we just expand it over here. And then you can see this is the orbit of Mun. What we're gonna do is we do something like this, and then you can see the game shows us when we're gonna intercept with the Mun. So that's the plan, and then we try and orbit the Mun, we land on it. In theory, get back, probably explode on its surface and die. I'm out of fuel here, so I have to. So that is the plan. I've been talking through this, so I kind of doubt I'm gonna actually get anywhere. But I'm gonna go open another recording and just try and fail a couple times, but I think that's the basics of what I'm trying to do.